is behind bars tonight, accused of groping a woman at a South Phoenix supermarket and then running off.
Police believe the 21-year-old man was drunk when this happened. According to court documents, Yanni Ramirez Cortez was arrested at the Food City near 7th Avenue and Southern. Police say when they arrived, he had already been detained by security. The woman told police that Cortez passed her in the store and then moments later touched her inappropriately and then ran away. Police say he smelled of alcohol, and it was apparent he was highly intoxicated. Police also found that he was wanted on a warrant out of Santa Cruz County and had multiple misdemeanor warrants for alleged DUI from the city of Phoenix. A child and an adult are dead tonight after a fire erupts inside a Tempe mobile home park late Sunday night. 3 others, including another child, are in critical condition. Fox 10's Ashley Rodriguez is live from the park tonight near Kyrene and Baseline Roads with more details. Ashley?
Yeah, it was a really scary night for the residents out here. They say the fire ignited so fast. The blaze, the flames, they were so high. They say they went past those palm trees behind the house. Now, inside the house, as this fire is taking place, are 5 people. It happened Sunday night around 11:30. And just take a look at the damage. This mobile home, almost a total loss. Inside Baseline Mobile Home Park in Tempe Sunday night, residents watched their neighbor's home burst into flames in a matter of minutes.
It looked massive because 30 minutes before that, I was walking the dog and there was no flame, so it happened really fast. It was whatever it is, it was very flammable.
Neighbors yelled at each other in the confusion, afraid the wind would spread the fire to other homes. They said you could feel the heat from the flames as tall as palm trees radiate across the park and engulf the home. Jacqueline Castillo says she rushed to call 911.
It was scary because we didn't know what was going to happen.
Tempe Fire and Police arrived and got to work, successfully containing the fire to 1 residence. But it was too late. A child and 2 adults were rushed to the hospital in critical condition, while 2 others, a child and another adult, were found inside the home dead.
Her little girl would wave at my little 2-year-old, and so yeah, that's the part that hits the most. It's heartbreaking.
And this tragedy also has an air of mystery surrounding it. A lot of these residents have questions because when Tempe police were out here for most of the day, they had their command post out there, and this whole area was blocked off with yellow police tape, making it look like it was a crime scene. Now, we just got an update from Tempe police. They say they are still investigating, and they will let us know the cause of this blaze and who exactly this family is and who they lost. Our heart definitely goes out to them. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
The so-called fake electors case back in court today. Attorneys arguing the charges against them should be thrown away.
As Steve Nielsen tells us today, it got political. What else would you expect? A lot of accusations thrown against the state. He's live outside of Superior Court tonight. Steve?
Yeah, let me boil down one of the key issues for you tonight that happened in court. Intent. When that document was signed claiming that Arizona's electoral votes should go to Donald Trump, was that just a backup plan in case if the court ruled in their favor, or was it a plan to subvert our election?
A case moved to a larger courtroom. Jim Lehman's attorney argued the charge against his client should be thrown out.
It was a contingent slate. That is the whole point the state refuses to hear. It's like they put their hands over their ears and they don't want to hear it.
Lehman is one of several Arizona Republicans who cited documents sent to the vice president in 2020, claiming to be the Arizona state electors. They're now charged with fraud, along with several high-profile Republicans, former Trump chief of staff Mark Meadows and Rudy Giuliani among them. Lehman's attorney said there was an election deadline and the document had to be signed in case the court ordered a recount.
This was not some illegal scheme that was hatched behind some bar and grill. This was out in the open. It was understood. It was never hidden. This was the plan.
The state arguing the true intent was in the document.
If your whole point is I'm just sending this in because it is a contingency, and if I happen to win some legal challenge to the election that happened in Arizona, that is different than suing Vice President Pence to say, we've submitted these votes and you should accept them. So it is not just simply taking a concern to the court. It is part of a larger scheme to overturn the valid election results.
Giuliani's attorney arguing the indictment against his client is based on his words.
False statements in and of themselves are not, it's not a crime. It's not.
If Mr. Giuliani claimed there were 14,000 dead people and that was a lie.
Yeah.
That's not a crime.
Exactly.
Then a political back and forth.
And this is a prosecution brought by a Democrat prosecutor, and they're trying to weave it together to manufacture a crime when there really is no crime here.
But I am not going to infuse, except if relevant, politics into these legal issues. That's why I'm in.
Now, as you can imagine, with well over a dozen defendants here, there's a lot of defense attorneys, a lot of people to hear from in all of these cases. So they didn't finish up today. They're going to be back in the courtroom tomorrow. By the way, the trial date was set today, though. January 5th, 2026, a year and a half out. And the prosecution expects the case to last 8 to 12 weeks with more than 80 witnesses. Reporting live, Steve Nielsen, Fox 10 News.